Our first case came from a TikTok user named Chica, where she uploaded a terrifying video after visiting her grandpa's house. She was doing her work on laptop and found something absolutely horrifying happened with a puppet placed in her room.
This thing just moved.
She approaches the puppet sitting there and touches its eyes to check if someone might be hiding inside it. And when nothing happens, she slowly backs away from it and moves toward the room exit. As she gets completely out then, the door suddenly closes by itself with nobody near it, which makes her freeze and look around confused. She decided to record the puppet from outside, and what she caught is truly disturbing. While filming from outside, she zooms in on the puppet. Suddenly, a balloon moves toward her in a jump scare moment that builds her fear as she realizes this isn't just the door moving, but multiple things activating. Then the most disturbing thing happens when the puppet's hand starts moving completely on its own.
Entree plus 3 desserts, just $13. That's a sweet deal.
While she asks if it's real, the puppet shows her by moving her hands. This makes her scream and run while backing away quickly. And viewers watching the footage notice the puppet has a necklace with a brown bag around it, and its face looks like it's suffering, as if something is trapped inside it.
Are you real? You can do it again. I won't watch.
A puppet with a suffering face that moves his hand on its own while doors close and balloons move at Grandpa's house. What do you think was controlling that puppet? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you have more stories like this to share, feel free to email us at darkencounterswithme@gmail.com. A janitor working late at night in an empty school was doing his rounds and recording while cleaning classrooms, and what he captured on camera made him run out of the building in terror.
All right, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. I'm here at work. I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right.
While checking a classroom, he notices a cluster of balloons in the corner. He pointed toward a balloon in red and told that balloon was following him.
No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there.
The balloons kept following him on their own, drifting without any wind or anyone touching them.
Just... Ooh, okay. See, no.
So he keeps walking down the hallway, confused about what just happened. As he continues down the hallway, he caught a ghostly figure on camera.
It just follows me no matter what. Ooh! No, I can't.
Suddenly, a shadow figures from the distance, lingering in the shadows appears, and the moment he sees it, he panics and runs straight out of the building. What makes this even more disturbing is that a janitor tells about the school's location and discovered it was built over an old cemetery.
I work at a school that used to be a cemetery.
After posting the original footage, the janitor shared follow-ups on his account confirming he was safe. In later clips, he returned to check the same hallways again, but did not see the ghostly figure returning. What do you think really happened inside that school at night? Let us know in the comments. Our third case comes from Lima, where he was recording a video at late at night near a beach. He mentions that this is the same area where police had previously discovered something unusual. The area looks calm, but as he keeps recording, something about the scene starts to feel slightly off.
Urgente,
Y hay
Lima,
bastantes
Perú.
historias que en la playa penan mucho. Penan mucho, gente, ¿ok? Justo estamos en la zona donde los policías encontraron esa cosa. Un negro. Mano. ¿Saben qué? ¿Qué hace? Ven, te vas a caer. Mano, esto no es un perro, mano. Este es un aviso de algo, huevón.
As he walks further, he notices a black dog nearby. At first, it seems normal, but the way it stands and reacts makes him uncomfortable. He even says it does not feel like a dog, almost like a warning.
Poco, huevón, ¿ah? Ven, mi rey, ¿qué es ahí? Mano, estoy atrás.
As he was recording, he reached the bridge and started recording the area. While filming, he notices a man standing still at a distance on the bridge.
¿Es el perro? El perro se convirtió en humano. ¿Qué hablan, mano? Oh, mano, a la firme, ¿saben qué? Ya no está, huevón. Aguanta, espérate, ya no está, huevón. Madre, ya no está. Mira, está muy extraño todo, mano.
First, he's being chased by a man, but then the man suddenly vanishes. So he starts looking around, trying to find where the man went. And that's when he sees a figure standing in the distance, staring directly at him, without moving or blinking.
Bueno, este de atrás está bien sospechoso, huevón. Este huevón está bien sospechoso. Voy a seguir avanzando, ¿ok? No voy a correr, hermano. Espérate, todavía no voy a correr. Todavía no voy a... Eran choros, hermano. Ya sé, hermano, ya sé, pero por eso te digo.
Then the man suddenly looks directly at him and just stares without moving. And as the camera stays focused on this figure, the way he's standing there becomes completely terrifying. and this is the moment when fear really hits him. He again dares to record and found this. Then the man starts walking toward him, and in just a moment, he suddenly disappears. That's the moment Danny is visibly shocked and abruptly stops recording within a few seconds, his reaction clearly captured in the footage.
Pasa su cuerpo, ¿vieron? Oye, ¿qué fue, weón? Está todo transparente, weón.
Commenting down what Danny recorded has terrified you. And to be honest, would you have kept recording if you were in the place of Danny? Our fourth case comes from a TikTok user named Tristan, who uploaded multiple videos from inside his house. What makes this case different is that the same activity keeps repeating, raising a serious question: is this real or staged? In the first video, Tristan is sitting on his bed with his cat when he starts hearing a strange sound coming from the door. He turns on the recording to capture it. The door handle begins to move on its own. The handle clearly shakes without anyone touching it. This continues for a few seconds, and then, when opens the door to check, there's no one inside. He turns on the bathroom light, looks around, but the area is completely empty. Where in the second video, he was asleep on his bed. The room is quiet and the camera is recording. Slowly, the door begins to close on its own, without any visible force. The movement is slow but clear, and there's no explanation for how it closed. These were just two of many videos Tristan uploaded. He kept posting similar clips, showing the same door and the same strange movements again and again. Some viewers believe it was fake, mainly because he continued staying in the same house despite everything happening. Others think it might be real, especially since he suddenly stopped uploading and disappeared from TikTok completely. His account went silent without any explanation. No one knows what actually happened after that. The final opinion is yours. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you have more stories like this to share, feel free to email us at darkencounterswithme@therate@gmail.com. Our fifth case comes from a TikTok user named Krishnine. This case involves a child experiencing unexplained events where a ghost seemed to interact with or even harm her. The video starts with the child standing on her bed, looking around the room and glancing at the TV. Suddenly, she glances at the ceiling, confused, then checks the corners of the walls, as if sensing someone watching her. Out of nowhere, a bottle appears beside her. At first, she doesn't notice it, but then she picks it up, examines it, and even puts it in her mouth for a few seconds. After this, she continues standing and watching TV. While she's watching, then, mysteriously, another bottle falls in front of her. Then, quickly glances toward the dressing room, where the bottles seem to have come from. She reacts by blowing kisses toward whatever she sees, glancing again at the ceiling, still unable to explain what just happened. The owner later uploaded another video showing more of the strange activity, giving additional context to the objects and the room. Nobody knows exactly what the child saw or why she was reacting that way.
Okay, so this is my daughter's playpen that she was in when the bottle thing happened. So she was standing right here. The stem would have fallen about here. And as you can see, like directly in front of that on the other side is the toy bin where the bottle had landed. It landed about here. There's nothing around that the bottles could have come from.
Our sixth case comes from TikTok, and it begins with a dog alone in a quiet room. At first, nothing seems unusual, until the dog suddenly reacts to something that isn't visible. In the video, the dog is calmly sitting. Then suddenly something tries to bully him. The dog moves around the room. He first started growling, and then the camera shows the dog is reacting to this unseen identity. The dog can be seen barking on it, and then the entity becomes violent when it grabs his collar forcefully. The dog reacts instantly, showing fear and confusion. Let's have a look. Later, the owner posted an enhanced version, and on the TV screen, you can clearly see that the collar is being pulled by an invisible force. The owner posted another update stating he is showing dog collar and how tight it is. And he also says, how did it come off?
Párate tu collar. Párate tu collar. Azul.
As he assures the collar was tight, it shouldn't have been easy to remove, yet a strong, unseen force manages to pull it off. After a few days, he uploaded a video showing that his dog is being sick and weird because of that incident. The owner eventually moved out of that house completely because the attacks had become too dangerous for his dog. Dogs are known to see and sense things that humans can't detect. So was there really something invisible in that house trying to harm the dog? Or was this something else? What do you think attacked him? Let us know in the comments. This clip was uploaded by a Reddit user who says this CCTV footage captures something unusual inside a small shop. At first, it looks like an ordinary moment, but within seconds, things start happening that don't make sense. When a man steps inside and looks around, he finds nothing unusual. But within seconds, something strange starts happening. Chips packets falls. He quickly leaves the shop, clearly shaken by what just happened, while the camera continues recording. Then, a glass container suddenly opens and tips over by itself, making it clear that this isn't random. The movement feels controlled, as if something unseen is interacting with the objects. Moments later, another item drops from a different spot. At this point, it feels something is seriously wrong. After the video was posted, viewers had mixed reactions. Some believe it could be vibrations or loose items falling naturally, while others point out the timing and sequence of movements, suggesting something unseen was causing it. Multiple objects moving one after another inside an empty shop, with no visible cause. What do you think was really happening there? A man named Marvin uploaded a video titled, "My House is Haunted," showing strange activity happening inside his home. And what he captured proves this wasn't the first time something paranormal occurred there. A man named Marvin uploaded a video titled, "My House is Haunted," showing strange activity happening inside his home. And what he captured proves this wasn't the first time something paranormal occurred there.
Marvin. Fuck. Where's that shit?
The video starts with Marvin hearing a strange noise coming from inside his room. So within seconds, he turns on the light to check what's making the sound, but when he looks around, nothing seems out of place or unusual.
Shit ain't funny anymore, man. The fuck, dude?
Confused about the noise, he decides to check downstairs while recording everything. And as he slowly walks down the stairs, he starts hearing the sound of a toy coming from a room filled with toys. And when he enters, he sees a toy in the corner is turned on and making noises on its own.
Alvin. Shit ain't funny, man. Fuck. Alvin.
He goes near the toy, quickly turns on the light and switches it off. And then he checks the kitchen, the rest of the house, and even the garage. But there's nobody there, and no sign of anything unusual that could explain the toy turning on by itself.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, the fuck.
Just as he's about to leave, after checking everything, a hanging lamp suddenly starts swinging on its own with enough force that it's impossible to ignore, and Marvin immediately runs away without saying a word and stops recording. What makes this even more disturbing is that a year earlier, Marvin had uploaded another video from the same house where his Xbox Kinect camera detected what appeared to be black shadow figures standing in the corner of the room.
Right now it's completely dark in this house right now. All you can basically see is my Xbox One controller. Now I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but you also have this.
You can see clearly that there was nothing at right corner. Then, slowly, a shadows starts appearing, and the camera and the man seems to not notice the figure. Normally, the Kinect system, which uses sensors to detect human movement, was picking up multiple figures in an empty corner. But it doesn't. What more disturbing is taught? The shadow disappears after some time when the man again switched off night vision. Let's have a look.
It lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but you also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to night vision. It's actually, pretty cool feature.
The moment the camera turned toward where the shadows were detected, they vanished into thin air, which means a year before the lamp incident, Marvin was already experiencing paranormal activity in that same house. Marvin did not notice the figure first, but he said when he watched it again, he noticed. But when he uploaded, many viewers noticed and commented about it. He further tells his grandmother died in this house and that room used to her sewing area. Many views also pointed the figure a toy turns on by itself, a lamp swings violently with nobody near it, and a year earlier, shadow figures appeared on his Xbox Kinect before vanishing. What do you think it can be due to her grandma? Let us know in the comments. A man named Ryan was alone inside a public restroom when he started hearing strange noises coming from one of the stalls, and he was pretty sure he had already checked and nobody else was there. He decides to record to see what's going on, and while filming, he shows the restroom around him, proving nobody is visible anywhere. He moves out of the washroom to investigate and found this. First, he notices the door next to him to move slowly on its own, with nobody inside to push it. It keeps shifting slightly back and forth, and then suddenly, it slams shut with force like something violently closed it. Ryan immediately backs away because at this point he's not trying to investigate anymore. He just wants to get out since nobody was inside, but something just slammed that door shut. A door moving and slamming shut in an empty restroom with nobody inside to close it. What caused that door to slam? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you have more stories like this to share, feel free to email us at darkencounterswithme@gmail.com.